You are only as strong as your weakest link. This is a quote that I've been dwelling on for the past week and a half because I really want to digest it. I really want to break it down, and I'm trying to see how this quote correlates to my life. And not only that, but I want to provide my perspective on this quote. So, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Now, there might be a misconception when you hear this quote. You might think, oh, I'm only as strong as my weakest trait, or I'm only as strong as my weakest flaw. That's not necessarily what the quote is talking about. You see, when I hear this quote, to me, it correlates to relationships with your friends, with your family, business relationships, work relationships, romantic relationships, whatever you want to, anything. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So first, let's focus on how this correlates to friendships. They say that you closely resemble 5 of your closest friends. So take a look around you. Take a look at the people that you surround yourself with. Now me, when I look at the people I surround myself with, I'd say I surround myself with pretty good people. Level-headed people that have good intentions, that have drive, that want to do good in life, that are pretty open-minded, non-judgmental. So I'd say I put myself around good people, like-minded people. But, if you look around you and you happen to see liabilities, people that hold you back, people that drain you, people that when you talk to, when you have a conversation with them and you leave the conversation and you feel drained and you feel like less of yourself, those type of people that just leech off your energy, that just pull you down, those are the people that you don't want to surround yourself with. And not only that, those are the people that is your said weakest link. Because if you closely resemble 5 of your closest friends, right, and all your friends are maybe not the best, then you're only as strong as your weakest link. You're only as strong as the people around you. You're only as strong as the people that you surround yourself with, because you are who you hang around. You are who, you are the energy you put out. You are your environment. And, you could start to see that effect in your everyday life when you hang out with these people. You may have something planned out. You may have your day planned out, and they just so happen to nudge into your life and they pull you down and they throw you off track and they throw you off your schedule. Or when you go out with this person, they're always short-tempered and they always want to start problems with people. Or you may be in the car with this person and they're always being negative. They're always like, change the song, like things like that, little things like that, like, or I don't know, you just, every time you hang out with this person, something always happens. Whether you get a flat tire, or an argument pops off, or I don't know, you ran out of gas, like, things just all of a sudden happen. Negative things just happen whenever you're around this person. So yeah, I don't want to dwell too much into that. You're only as strong as your weakest link. That's how it correlates to friendships. Now, how does it correlate to business relationships? You're only as strong as your weakest link, because you're only going to go as far as the group is willing to go. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to go as far as the people in your group are going to go. If everybody in the group is not putting their best foot forward, if everybody in the group is not putting in 100%, or if one person in the group feels like they don't deserve enough credit, or if somebody in the group just has, they're ego driven, or if somebody in the group feels like they deserve more money, then it's not going to work. You're only as strong as your weakest link. That group can only go so far. Give you an example. You take a look at, groups in the music industry. Wu-Tang, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Fugees. Great groups that started off strong, that made an impact in the music industry, but at one point there was a member who felt like they needed more attention, or they felt like, they weren't given enough props, or they weren't given enough they weren't given enough just of a chance to shine, a chance to have a hit record, a chance to actually be given the proper tools, the proper production, the proper team behind them, the proper promotion. There might be somebody who feels like they haven't been properly promoted, they haven't been properly put their name out there. So, that case always happens. You look at Wu-Tang, like, U-God was the weak link. That was the weak link in the group. Everybody, or U-God, he envied RZA. He didn't like RZA at all, because he felt like RZA wanted everything to be his way. He wanted everything to sound the way he wanted it to sound. And that caused some tension in the group. And ever since Old Dirty Bastard died, that group, nothing was ever the same for Wu-Tang ever since ODB died. But off topic, you need camaraderie. You need camaraderie in a group. You need everybody, clicking on all cylinders. You need everybody to put their best foot forward. You need everybody to want to improve, not be ego driven, open to criticism, and it's tough because you go inside every workplace, it's almost impossible to find everybody. Like, it's almost impossible to have everybody in your workplace be level-headed, be, outgoing, be open to criticism. Like, there's always that one person who just has a non-accommodating personality, or just somebody who's ego-driven, or somebody who, there's always that just one person. But honestly, when it comes to business relationships, I can't really give you the best advice, because I don't have a business. But just from the outside looking in, looking at all these business relationships and great groups that have come and gone, and you want to look at sports teams, like that's a business relationship right there. Everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody has to want to earn the same goal. Everybody has to want to be there, And if not, then it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And you can only go so far. You can only go so far as the next person in the group. You know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective on that. Now, the other perspective that I wanted to provide is how this correlates to family relationships. You're only as strong as your weakest link. Family's important. Family's very important, and I understand that not everybody has the same family situation. Not everybody is blessed with two parents in their house. not everybody's blessed with, parents in general. So when it comes to a family, honestly, it's very important to build a bond with your family. This is just how I see it, right? I say this because they know you very well. They've been with you your entire life. They've been with you since you were born. They see things in you that you don't necessarily see in yourself. Whether it's behavior-wise, whether it's the way you think, whether it's potential that you don't see in yourself that somebody in your family does. Like, family's important, man. There's a reason why they're your family. There's a reason why you chose them as your family. Now, I know you may be hearing that and saying, what do you mean chose? Like, you incarnated into that family for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There might be something that person in your family has to offer you. Or maybe there's somebody in your family who has a very, very close soul tie to you. Maybe there's somebody in your family that you know in your past life. Like, you never know. So when it comes to family, it's very important to build that bond. Think about it. Like, you guys are blood related. So get to know each other. Build a bond. Honestly, I don't get to see my family as much as I would like to, but I try my best to keep in contact with them. And they all know that I do YouTube, so I hope by me doing YouTube and I hope by me staying active on here that they can watch me through here and feel my energy and know that I'm still here and they can feel my presence. But family is important. And I want to bring this goes back to a quote that I've reiterated many times on this channel, and that's, if you want to go far, if you want to make it fast, go alone. But if you want to make it far, go together. There's two minds are greater than one. I want to give you guys an example. Last year, I remember me and my mom went up to my older brother's house, and I had work that same day, so we just went over there and we just ate. We just wanted to see him, say what's up, spend some time with him. But I've noticed, and my mom notices too, in that 1 hour that we spent being together, we were able to come up with so many ideas. We were able to brainstorm so many, just business ideas, and it just goes to show, how important that bond is with your family, how important that bond is, that openness, that communication is with just people in general. Like, if I'm able to, if not just me, if we are able to, my family, if we were able to come up with so many ideas in just 1 hour, imagine what you can come up with your family if you sat down and talked to them as well. Or imagine what ideas you can come up with if you sat down and talked to your siblings. You never know, man. You never know. And I want to say this again. There's a reason why they're your family. They have ideas. They probably have similar ideas that you have. They probably have similar energy to what you have. You probably can feed off their energy. For an example, your brother can give you some motivation in the morning, and now you're feeding off of his energy, and now you're using his positive energy to spread it to other people. You know what I'm saying? Family is important, man. Building a bond with your family, building a connection with your family is important. And yeah, that's my perspective on you're only as strong as your weakest link. How it correlates to family relationships, how it correlates to business relationships, and how it correlates to friendships as well. Everything around you is a reflection of you. Everything around you reflects you in some sort of way. Everything is a reflection of you. If you want to make it there fast, go alone. If you want to make it there far, go together. Two minds are greater than one. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for today's video. If you guys left this video motivated, inspired, or a better person, then I did my part. Other than that, peace, love, positivity. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.